everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to auto save your Facebook leads and send emails. So I run a business where I want to send thank you emails to my new Facebook leads and add record to the Google Sheet. So here my objective is, as soon as a new lead is received from Facebook lead ads, I am going to create a record over the Google Sheet and send thank you emails via Gmail. So for integrating these three applications, that is Facebook lead ads, Google Sheet and Gmail, I will be using an automation tool, that is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to build this automation, then let me take you towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video I am going to show you how you can add Facebook lead ads data to the Google Sheet and send thank you emails via Gmail. So right before you on my screen you can see I have integrated three applications, that is Facebook lead ads, Google Sheet and Gmail, and I have integrated these three applications by using an amazing automation tool, that is Pabbly Connect. So you can also use Pabbly Connect and automate your all tasks, and you can do it without even a single word coding. So now I am going to show you how you can build an automation like this for enhancing your own business. But before that, I am going to show you the real working of this automation. So for that, let's move on to my Metaphor developers page for testing this automation and filling out new lead ads form. So here you can see I'm landed to my lead ad testing tool page where it is asking me to select the page. So here you have to select the page of your Facebook account. So in my Facebook account, I am going to use this page, that is Digital Dynamics. So now I am going to select it over my Metaphor developers. So here I am going to search for it, which can be seen here. So here I have selected my page, that is Digital Dynamics, and afterwards I am going to select my form as new lead ads form. And now we have to delete our previous lead because we can create only one lead per form. So now let's select this delete lead, and here you can see as I have selected it, my lead has been deleted. Now we simply have to click over this preview form button for getting this new lead ads form, which can be seen here. And now I am going to fill this form providing first name, last name, email and phone number. So here I have filled this form providing first name testing, last name user, email testinguser@pabblytudes.com and the phone number. Now I am going to simply click over this continue button, and afterwards I am going to click over this submit button for submitting my new lead ads form. And here you can see as I have clicked over the submit button, my form has been successfully submitted. So now let's move on to my Google Sheet to check whether we are receiving the response over there or not. So here you can see this is the Google Sheet I have created, and here I am successfully receiving the data which I have recently entered over my Facebook lead ads form, that is full name testing user, email testinguser@pabblytudes.com and the phone number. So this demonstrates that the first step of our automation is working properly. Now let's move on to my Gmail account to check whether we are receiving an email over there or not. So here in my Gmail account you can see I am successfully receiving this email having the subject, thanks for connecting with us on Facebook, and afterwards we are getting the same name which we have recently entered over our new lead ads form. So here you can see I'm getting personalized email, and you can build this automation by just using Pabbly Connect without even a single word coding. Now for accessing Pabbly Connect, you just have to type its URL over the new tab, that is pabbly.com/connect, and once you will enter the URL, you will be getting the landing page of Pabbly, which can be seen here. And on this landing page you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click over the sign up free, but if you are an existing user, you can simply click over the sign in. And if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Connect, you get 100 free tasks every month for practicing Pabbly Connect. And if you already have an existing account, you can simply click over the sign in. But before moving on forward, I am going to tell you about Pabbly Community. So here you can see this is the page of Pabbly Community where automation users, marketers and business owners gather to share their ideas, ask questions and get relevant updates regarding using the Pabbly application. So you can also join Pabbly Community now and grow your business with us. And if you wish to join the Pabbly Community, you can find link in the description given below. Now let's move on to my Pabbly Connect again, and here I am going to simply click over the sign in, and once you finish your sign up, you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page where you can see the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to integrate some applications, we will be using this Pabbly Connect app, which can be seen here. And this Pabbly Connect can integrate different applications and and start automating your work. So for automating this task, we simply have to click over the access now, and we will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Connect, which can be seen here. And on this dashboard page, you can see these are the folders I have created, and inside these folders I have created my workflows, and I have created my workflows by integrating many applications. So if you also want to create your own folder, you simply have to click over this create new folder button, and here you have to provide the folder name, and afterwards you have to select the parent folder if you want, and afterwards you just have to click over this create button and your folder will be created. But here I'm going to create a workflow, so for that you simply have to click over this create workflow button, and here we are getting the option for selecting the workflow builder. So here we are getting two workflow builder, that is beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible, and another workflow builder is classic, which will provide you stable and familiar approach. So here I'm going to use this newly launched workflow builder beta. So for that you simply have to click over the select button, and you will be getting the dialog box where you have to provide the workflow name. So now I'm going to provide a name to my workflow here. So here I'm providing it the name log Facebook leads to Google Sheet and send email, and afterwards I'm going to select my folder as Gmail folder. Now we simply have to click over this create button, and here you can see we are receiving this pop-up which says workflow created successfully, and we are landed to a workflow page. And on this page we are getting the option for adding the trigger. So now you might be wondering, what is this trigger? So triggers are first application or the application which is going to initiate a workflow, and in this case I want to initiate my workflow as soon as I receive a new lead over my Facebook lead ads. So for that you simply have to click over this add trigger button, and you will be landed to this trigger setup page where I'm going to select my trigger app as Facebook lead ads. So I'm going to select it, and afterwards I'm going to select my app event as new lead instant. Now we simply have to click over this connect button, and here we are landed to the Facebook lead ads connection page where we are getting two options, that is add new connection and select existing connection. So if you want to build a new connection, you can simply click over this add new connection, and here you have to select this button, that is connect with Facebook lead ads, and here you have to select your Facebook account, and you have to remember one point, that your Facebook account must be login for connecting with the Pabbly Connect. And here you can see our connection has been created successfully. So the first field we are getting is for selecting the page name. So I have already shown you that in my Facebook account I am going to use this page, that is digital dynamics. So I am going to select it over my Pabbly Connect. Now here I am going to select this page, that is digital dynamics, and the next we are getting the option for selecting the lead gen form. So here I am going to select this form, that is new lead ads form, as I want to receive the leads of only this particular form. And if you want to receive the leads of every form created under this page, you can select all lead gen forms also. But here I am going to select my new lead ads form as I want to receive the leads from only this form. So with this I have selected my page name and lead gen forms. And if you want to create your own form, you simply have to go to your Facebook account where you can see the option of Meta Business Suite. So you just have to select it, and you will be landed to this Meta Business Suite page where you can see the option of all tools, and you will be landed to the all tools by selecting this option. And here we are landed to the page where we are getting the option for instant forms. So you just have to select it, and you will be landed to the instant forms page where you can see the forms I have created under this page. And here you simply have to click over this create form button, and your form will be created. Now let's move on to my Pabbly Connect again, and here I am going to enable this toggle of simple response for receiving the response in a simple format. Now we just have to click over the save and send test request, and here you can see it is waiting for the webhook response. And for providing the webhook response, we have to do the test submission, and for doing the test submission we have to fill our new lead ads form. So for filling this form, let's move on to my Meta for Developers page with me. So here you can see this is my Meta for Developers page where I am going to fill my form, and on this page you can see we are getting the option for resources, and on the resources we are getting the option for developer tools. So you just have to select it, and you will be landed to the developer tools page where you can see the option of lead ads audio debug tool. So here I am going to select it, and afterwards you will be landed to this lead ads testing tool page where we are getting the option for selecting the page, where I am going to select my page, that is digital dynamics, and afterwards I am going to select my form, that is new lead ads form. And I have already told you that we have to delete our previous lead because we can create only one lead per form. So now let's delete our previous lead over here, and here you can see my lead has been deleted. Now we just have to click over this preview form button for getting our new lead ads form. Now again I am going to fill this form. So here I have filled this form providing first name smart, last name lead, email smartlead@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number. Now we just have to click over this continue button, and afterwards I'm going to simply click over this submit button, and here you can see my form has been successfully submitted. Now let's move on to my Pabbly Connect to check whether we are receiving the response over there or not. And here you can see in my Pabbly Connect I am successfully receiving the response, that is response A, with the same details which I have recently entered over my new lead ads form. So with this we are done with our trigger app. Now we just have to set up our action app, and you can have only one trigger app but you can have many action apps. So now I am going to simply click over this add new actions tab button, and we will be landed to this action setup page where I am going to select my action app as Google Sheet, and afterwards I am going to select my app event as add new row. Now we just have to click over this connect button, and we will be landed to the Google Sheet connection page where if you want to build a new connection you can simply click over this add new connection button, and here you have to sign up with your Google account for building the connection with Pabbly Connect. But here I am going to use my existing connection, so I will be using this, that is select existing connection, and here our connection has been already chosen. Now we just have to click over the save button, and here our connection has been saved successfully, and we are getting some of the fields. So the first field we are getting is for selecting the spreadsheet, which is already selected as Facebook leads. So I have already shown you the spreadsheet I have created named as Facebook leads. So this is the Google Sheet I have created named as Facebook leads, which is selected in my Pabbly Connect, and that is the Google Sheet where I am going to save my Facebook leads. And afterwards we are getting some of the fields. So now I am going to map all these fields. Now you might be thinking, what is this mapping? So mapping is basically inserting the data from the previous step so that you don't have to enter your values again and again, as mapping makes the field dynamic. So here I am going to map my full name from the response which I am receiving from my Facebook lead ads. So for the mapping you just have to click over the fields, and here you have to select the application where you are receiving the data. So here I am going to select it, and afterwards I am going to map the full name. So here I have mapped the first name, and afterwards I am going to map my last name. So with this I have mapped my full name. Now I am going to map the email address which can be seen here. So here I have mapped my email address as well, and afterwards I am going to map my phone number. So here I have mapped my phone number as well, and these fields are dynamic, means these are going to change with every new responses. Now we simply have to click over the save and send test request, and here you can see we are receiving a positive response, which means we might have built in the connection. So now let's move on to my Google Sheet to check whether we are receiving the response over there. So here you can see I am successfully receiving the response, that is full name smart lead, email smartlead@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number. So here you can see the first step of our action app is working properly. Now let's move on to my Pabbly Connect, and now I am going to add one more actions tab, that is for sending emails. So again you have to click over this add new actions tab button, and here again you have to select your action app as Gmail. Now I am going to select my app event as send email. Now again we have to click over this connect button, and again we are landed to this page. So if you want to build a new connection, again you have to sign up with your Google account, but here I am going to use my existing connection. So you just have to click over the save button, and here we are getting some of the fields. So the first field we are getting is for entering the sender's name. So here I am going to enter my sender's name manually, and this field will be static, means it is not going to change with every new responses. And afterwards we are getting the field that is sender email address, which is already entered as my email address. And now we are getting the field that is recipient's email address. So now I am going to map my recipient's email address from the response of Facebook lead ads. So I have mapped it, and afterwards we are getting the field that is CC and BCC. So if you want to send email to multiple recipients, you can add the CC and BCC as well. Now here I am going to enter my email subject. So here I have provided my email subject, that is thanks for connecting with us on Facebook, and the next field we are getting is for email content. So now I am going to enter my email content over here. So here I have entered my email content. Now after this word hello, I am going to map the name of my lead again. So here I have mapped the first name, and afterwards I have mapped my last name as well. And with this we are done with our email content, and now the next field we are getting is for email content type, which is already selected as plain, but you can also select HTML as well. And the next we are getting some of the fields which are not necessary. So I will be just clicking on the save and send test request, and here you can see we are receiving a positive response, which means we might have built in the connection. So now let's move on to my Gmail account to check whether we are receiving an email over there or not. So here in my Gmail account you can see I am successfully receiving the this email having the same subject, that is thanks for connecting with us on Facebook. And here you can see on my email I am successfully receiving the same name which I have recently entered over my new lead ads form. So this demonstrates that we are sending personalized message by help of Pabbly Connect. So you can also use Pabbly Connect and send personalized emails and automate your all tasks so that you don't have to do any manual work, and this is going to enhance your business also. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Connect now and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating many more amazing automations and integrations like this. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe our channel. And if you want to practice this workflow, you can find its link in the description given below. And if you have any doubt, you can post it over the comment section. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this automation, you can build many more integrations like this by just using Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can post it over the forums.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Connect for free now.